Just like restarting recording. I don't know if there's like a sneak button, but I know
it's locked.
it's
All
locked.
right.
Oh well.
Over there!
But there was something before, it talked about stealth, but I never actually bothered to look at it. Hi Jasmine. Oh, not too bad. I started this because then I've basically was like after like tomorrow's stream is gonna go back to Yakuza, uh and then like the stream after that will probably be Assassin's Creed. I'm gonna just like rotate between the three for a little bit. And then just kind of split up with stuff. Yeah, I remember.
It's locked.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. More signs, trying to see if I got any loot I can find. To spot enemies around and display that. Some enemies are more resistant to certain types of damage. There are 4 types of resistance. There's melee, ranged, blood, and shadow. Orange indicates medium resistance, red indicates high resistance. So like the guy in front of me is going to be medium resistance against that and high resistance against that. That one's got resistance against range, but I don't know. No stealth. Is there a stealth mode? Apparently not. There you go.
Bloody leech!
There you go. Seems like... Okay. I actually can't remember my buttons. That'd probably help. Also, another game I was like debating trying to do is Bloodborne, but I need to get like something to let me actually play my PS5 on stream.
We won't see any of these bastards back here.
Was there? Ideally, I probably should have actually looked at my enemies. He's got a gun. Oh, they can actually shoot through. I didn't realise that part. It'd be lovely if I can hit them into the fire or something. With the sap, I gotta actually remember to look at them before I go around the corner. If they've got loot, they have. How do I use my gun, by the way? It said about ranged attacks. I always saw that. Where's my gun option? Where's my option to shoot? Gameplay, audio. See, this is the thing of me not actually reading what it tells me. If it'll let me click that. There you go. Controls. Offhand. Main hand. Oh, I didn't even. Oh yeah. Dodge, interact, sprint. Oh. Spring. What's spring mean? Camera, vertical, vampiric skills, and medical check. Pause that. That says, how do I use gun? So why do I need a teleport there? Oh, was there like an option over there to like go on top of here and potentially skip some combat? That may have been the case. Also, Yui, is Boke alive?
Oi!
Oh.
You listening?
Well, I think basically in about half an hour or so time, I was planning to raid out. Half an hour to like an hour and a half, I was planning to raid out, and then like make of like if I had it to 4 well, I'm trying to like keep it around about like 4 hours because I'm splitting it roughly by hours, like my recording and all that, and it's just like I'm thinking then like depending on how many views at the time, like viewers, like I'll raid over to like Boca or I'll raid to kind of like how do I know about how these things wrong button. Oh no, not already. I tried like doing it to 3 to 4 hours. It's good. I'm trying to get like affiliate, and like the thing is, the only thing I've actually been low on is actually average viewers, is how it says. Okay, it says that apparently I stream enough hours, I stream enough days, and stuff to count for affiliate. The thing is, like when I first started off, I was doing these like massive streams, but only had like 1 or 2 people, well, maybe just one person every now and then come in. Yeah, and the thing that I don't get right is just like, cause I look on Twitch and it will tell me like, oh, you got 5 viewers here. Then I'll look at the message it sent me, and it will say you had 3 viewers, you had 2 viewers, you had 1.7 viewers, and then I look on, from like I'll go like incognito mode, and sort of look through that side, and it will tell me a completely different number. So I'm like, they're going like, which is it? I'm getting like 3 different things. And it's like there was one stream I was really happy about. Like there was one stream I like noticed that like, there was like a lot of people in, so I was really happy. There was like 7 or so people I saw come in and didn't tell me they left. So I'm like there going like, okay, so that's good. There should be 7 people in the chat. Then I opened it up on Twitch, and I was planning to raid out. I was like, oh, I got 7 people. That's perfect. I can raid out to someone, and then I feel like a bit better. And then I was like looking at him on like another window, and it just said it was 1 viewer. And I'm like, wait, how does 7 become 1? Like, yeah, I was like confused about it. It's also like, if I raid out to like people, along with wanting like a certain amount of people to raid out with, I'm also hoping to like, sort of, well, one part is to have a certain amount of people. The other one is kind of either raid someone I'm following or raid someone that's like similar size to me. But it's like when I click like similar size, it just tends to give me people playing the same game. But I don't really mind too much if they're from like a different game, as long as like, yeah, the idea is just like that they're smaller than me. But it would just like give people in the same category. But it's also what I don't get is because it talks about like the average viewers, right? But there's like been times, right, where I know it's even told me that there's been more than like 3 people like viewing, but then like on the affiliate thing, it just showed up as 0 out of 4 days. It's like it's really confusing. Like, I even had
I cannot.
there's one
enter.
point there's a viewer I have called Wicked who used to come around like all the time, and they used to ask their friends to watch as well. So I'd have like literally from Wicked, she'd bring in like 4 or 5 more people. That's what I didn't understand, because just like um, when it came to the when I had Wicked in, she was literally like bringing in like another 4 or 5 people into like chat, and it just wasn't showing up. I know that some of our companions consider that the best advantage we have in our fight against the leeches is that they can't go out during the day. Thus, we can hunt them down when they hide powerless in their sleep. This is a rookie mistake. First, because the vampires are clever and they have countless runes and tricks to avoid being spotted in their den. Second, because they deploy many deadly traps to kill any intruders in what they consider their most precious sanctuary. Uh, it would cost us too many men and too much time to explore and eradicate vampires in their hideouts. The best tactic is to follow and destroy them when they're really vulnerable. When they hunt at night, it's much easier to attack them. Then they can easily be spotted. That's why the guard of Primwin uh, must involve and deploy new tactics to hunt leeches, small and mobile patrols, tactics based on technological advantages, modern communication. We can learn many things from the war in France. Uh, New strategy, new equipment, and new weaponry. Grenades, white Prospus. I don't know what that is. Ultraviolet light, bulletproof vest, and by the way, I did check up. In this era, there were not stab vests. They had like uh, sort of things you could put like metal plates in, which would probably help with knives and that, but they didn't have uh, stab vests necessarily. And flamethrowers. Is it? It is time for the guard to embrace the 20th centuries from a new war from a leader. But it's also like another thing when it comes to as well as like uh, you know, lately I have noticed like it has gone up my average viewer thing. 'Cause before, right, even when I saw there was like multiple people on it, it would say like 0.7. I think I don't understand how like Twitch like counts as like a follower, right? 'Cause I've had people that's like lurked right their entire stream, like came in, select the entire stream, and it still counts them as one. And I've had there's one day where like I think the first hour and a bit of my stream was literally just like no one. And it is like on the last hour I had like 3 people come in, and then it tells me that I had 1.7 viewers. It's just like Twitch confuses me in that sense. And it's like when I was hearing about like Kamuma yesterday was talking about like uh, sort of in like the long run about like how like apparently if you have more active like chatters, apparently it can help, or it seems to help with ads revenue. But like, obviously I don't get ad revenue. I'm not like that. The only thing I got is technically on Kick. I got like people can like sub and they can get like emotes on Kick. But then I'm having like different issues on Kick. Like eat 10 rats, not enough rats. But I have more rats.
I have this thirst for blood.
But yeah, then I have like on Kick. It's for some reason not like it's not keeping my VODs. So I obviously I know like it's like I looked up and they're supposed to have like a 7-day
can't believe
code
I'm
limit for
doing this.
non-main members, right? But that's the same with Twitch, right? But Twitch actually holds my VODs, which actually I am lucky, because of not yesterday's stream, but the stream before that. I accidentally deleted like the VOD. I had split up into sections. So while I was watching you yesterday, Cheesy, I was actually also splitting up like the 4 hour and something VOD into like hourly sections. I think I like right now it's called like for the YouTube part to it. For like the VODs getting like uploaded, right? I've got it where so up until the 17th there's already planned I've got like planned VODs coming out one each day, right? And then I got like tomorrow after that I've got like 10 videos now for like Assassin's Creed Black Flag that can get slowly released. And then I'm gonna have like from this stream I'm already gonna have about 3 different more like parts I can put out for this game. Okay, I said I was gonna finish it when it hits 3 hours roughly, but I might go longer. The thing is, like,
Fresh
there's nothing
blood.
stopping me. Like,
The whole building reeks of it.
I mentioned,
The
I also
scent is
don't
so
really want
strong
to
it
end
makes me dizzy.
too near the beginning. Probably like unknown. Oh. You so. I didn't actually read that. Not that one. I keep getting my buttons mixed up. Two-handed. A large life blade. Mounted to a long wooden stick. Ability parry. I think I prefer the machete over. Normally I would prefer two-handed weapons, but I like the offhand. That's like more designed to stun. It's stun, slash, and damage, I imagine. Have a nice luck, Shizu.
It's locked, all right.
I think there's gonna be story
This
properly.
place reeks of bloodshed.
Fun.
Oh my God, William. I can't stand it anymore.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it
Oh
down.
god. Walk away. Ew. Oh god. Can't be cheeky. I'll try dodging. Like, are you blocking this? Fuck up. There you go. And run away. Ew. This stun bar seems to be going up. I don't like that part. How about how about not? There you go, better. If I see like this level-based system, like, can you just like go off and farm in a corner somewhere? There's this stamina just gonna keep going up the more I do this to it. It's probably not like the meant way of doing it. Which also probably would help if I use the ability to lock onto the enemy. I was meant to dodge after they hit the... Quickly heal a little bit and stab, stab, stab. There you go. William, you need to really calm your shit. Oh, thanks for blood, William. I think I can just, like, keep hunting things, or, like, go out and just kill things.
Please, stop.
Oh. Hello.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by Skal?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Yeah. Like, oh no. Looks like he'll live, probably.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders.
I like him.
Patience, good
By
fellows, I've
George.
come to offer help.
He's just my good fellow.
Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Loot.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a
loot.
place to analyze the blood.
I can look at the blood later. Anyway, about loot. Any more? Loot, 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 loot. I don't think there. Nothing there. Oh wait, no, I've got something there. Gamer. Oh, money, money.
I cannot enter.
Fuck.
It's locked, all
Shit.
right.
Maybe, you know, you want me to like teleport up here? Find loot up here for you. I would try going that way, but I can already tell I can't. Yeah, Yui, how have you been today? I've actually, it's not been too long since you gotten up.
we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim.
Oh, so it really hasn't been too long.
Who can say? The important thing
I
is that
assume
he's
like
been
you're gonna say something more along the lines of like an hour or more ago.
What? Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a
Like
fool.
for me, it's
You used me to
420.
locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back.
Yeah.
I will tell you, she values her privacy. To a London as
It's
peaceful
like
as she
I'm
appears from the
pretty
middle of
appreciative
the
that you let
canal.
that happen.
If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
It's one of the things I
Hospital is
like.
the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu
It's
has
like,
decimated
I,
the East End, and the
one of the things
war
I'm
still
more worried
rages.
about in the future is like
Welcome to the front
I
lines
was
of a
watching it with
plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swanson.
someone where like
I am the
they had like so many
administrator of
messages
Pembroke
coming
Hospital.
through. I'm
I
like
thought
I was
you were
looking
here
at
in
it and
service of
going,
your
I don't know if I could
mysterious
read
brotherhood
all that
Of St.
plus
Paul's
play a game at the
Stone,
same time.
yes. But first
was like,
and
they're going, like,
foremost,
I don't know how
I'm a
that
man of
balance out.
science. A physician.
Luckily right
Like
now I don't have to
yourself.
worry about that, but it's just like I was
Dr.
like
How
I like
do you know who I
to
am?
find things to
No
worry
need for
about.
modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reid, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
It's like
You are correct, sir.
I knew it.
I was pretty sure
I
he
had
was a
my
doctor.
suspicions.
I
But when you
haven't
took
played
the
this
blood
before.
sample from the corpse of
Uh,
poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reid, marvelous.
Like, oh, the doctor only comes
we
to
met?
do like
I
night
attended
shifts.
3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
And
I was
for
saying
that,
about
you are
this
right.
when Shizu, of course, she started liking Ryan.
Well,
About how
Then
I
let
was
me
watching
begin.
like a Mike Tyson clip where
Join my
it
staff
had him
at
talking
Pembroke
about how
Hospital.
in
And as a
history
physician,
people have came up with monsters to
I
explain
suspect you'll
things they
not find
don't
a better
understand.
post of employment to contemplate your
Stuff like the Black
predicament.
Death, like
This
or
is
like
sudden.
it's like well, a good
I was
example would be something
returning
like
home To
snakes.
see my sickly
People
mother.
didn't know what snakes look like, or
Last
not
night
everywhere,
before
right?
contracting
Or they
this
weren't sure. Or tigers as well, where
Dr.
you'd have
Reid,
like people
take a
kind
moment
of
to
do
consider.
pictures of
The
pictures,
post would be for
pictures
the night
and
shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
I think it's the best option for him.
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
So my plan for like stuff right is like for future, well, the near future, right? Is when I was looking up for getting average viewers on Twitch, it recommended doing shorter streams because of apparently like I don't know how exactly, but apparently it helps a little bit
Dr. Swansea, thank
with
goodness. I
the
was
average
beginning to be
viewers or
concerned.
something.
Worry no more,
Uh,
Miss Crane.
So I was
I
thinking like
bring good news.
if I do shorter streams,
Oh, Doctor,
to
what a
then
night. We
get
lost
to
2 more
affiliate and then like
patients.
don't
Nurse
have to
Scout
worry
said she
about
couldn't
hitting
take
that
it
because I
anymore and
don't.
resigned.
I'm nowhere near like getting
Yes, well,
partners.
I'll make a
so
new rota
I'm
in
like,
the morning.
like I'm close
In the
to
meantime,
one but not the
find
other.
a-
I'm also kind of
Bed
close
for Mr.
to
Hampton.
being able to VIP
Sure to
people.
pay attention to his
God,
needs.
Of course,
My
Doctor.
hope basically was when I get
Oh, and
VIP
Dorothy,
Yes,
to
Doctor.
like VIP
Dr.
people.
Reid here has just returned from
I
the
think
front.
for VIP, all
He
I
served
got
King Country.
to
Will
do
be
for
joining
that
us here at
actually
Pembroke.
is just
We're
get
very
some more
lucky to have
followers. It's
gained
not
a
bad.
surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood
I think
transfusion.
it said I was like
That is good
quite
news
close to
indeed,
the one for
Doctor.
VIP, and I
Oh,
think.
yes.
So one of the sad things is when I look at like
Here
from
at
what
Pembroke,
my
it's not what we have,
thing looks like
we
in the
haven't.
past, When I
Certainly
first
thanks to
started,
Nurse
I was
Crane and the
doing
staff
like
that our ship doesn't sink.
5+
If you
hour
have any
streams,
questions, just ask.
and it's like
Duly noted.
my thing was showing like
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
like I look at like on my average stuff, and it's like I was doing like long streams before, but like average viewers were down. But then like since I started making shorter streams, my average viewers have gone up, but my followers have actually stayed okay. But it's like my stream hours and like my or else it was have gone down. It used to be like all green but 1 arrow.
It's okay, Jonathan. I'll see you later.
That'll be the district.
Nah, it's my turn.
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
I don't want
You
to.
think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
Let you bleed. Be more polite.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reid.
There we go.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
The blood quality indicates how much XP you obtain from a particular citizen. The higher the blood quality, the more XP you get. To drink your prey's blood, first you must memorize it. I don't want to drink his blood though. To drink the blood of your prey, you first need to memorize them to lead them out of sight. Your urge level must be equal or higher than the citizens of resistance. Medical checkup. Healthy. Like, I don't want to. Just don't make me drink his blood. It looks like he's useful.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance
I don't want
of
to.
life and death.
I don't want to. Doctor's over here. Can't just take him to the doctor. Like, it's said on his medical thing that he has some stuff or something. Look, here's some people. Go to them. Like, I don't want to have to eat this person. It's just like, I understand it's trying to teach me, like, oh yes, when you get people's level up, you can control them and then eat their blood. So that's cool and all, but I don't really want to. Like, if you want me to drink anyone, I would fish out the guy in the water who's already, like, gonna die. Or beta release. Embracing play will provide massive boost, XP boost. There'll be a
Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Yeah, I don't.
Did I black out?
Like, I said I'd help him. Just like went to his head and then it's just like him still bleeding out. At least it like didn't force me to have to
It
do
is
it.
wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
I cannot enter.
I do dislike it when like games would try forcing you down like something. Cause like if I wasn't aware of like I heard that there's apparently is a difference between like good and bad endings or something. I'm like there going like it makes me just not want to kill anyone. At least not that I don't have to.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
That's on my phone flash. No, it's just my sister sent me some pictures of my niece and nephews. Particularly more my nieces. My nephew tends to be playing on his console. Situation here.
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
Invisible enemy. Could this hospital fail?
An invisible enemy.
Yeah, to
Quite
be
a
honest,
poetic
it's like
term for a disease,
yeah.
especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks
Technically
have been
right. Wouldn't
exhausting.
my guy be like if someone
But
had
I'll
like
do with a good night's sleep.
something bad in their blood, could he suck out that particularly? Like technically speaking, right? Like I know you can get like blood cancer. Could he like identify the blood cancer with his ability, right, and then just suck out that? Or like if someone's got like some kind of poison or something, could he suck it in and then kind of squirt it back out? Do you see like on TV shows when they like go, oh, you got poison, tries to drink it out, and like that's not actually how that works. Or if you're like Bear Grylls, you're like, oh, piss on it. Like,
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer?
oh, I love
Some
like
nurses have already
I was watching
resigned.
some Bear Grylls clips where it's like it was going to like locations where like Bill like where he went like you go like this is a thing that could fall down at any moment if we're not careful, and it's like someone goes to that location and they just find it's right next to like a main like motorway, and you're there going like, well, there's Bear Grylls showing us how it's really done. Just quickly put your hand out on the like M25 and just hopefully someone will come by. You also get like I'll go back. It will let me do this ones.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Everyone stands up. I can tell them to speak out.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippins. He should be a standard for us all here.
My guess is that she
If
liked
only
Dr.
he were
Tippins.
younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Okay, a little bit of information.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No, I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
I bet it tells me that you can't
Do
do
you
one
require
thing.
medical assistance, nurse?
Thank you for your concern, but I'm fine.
Nothing required. You live in London. Okay, so I can't go too much on that one. The personal
Goodbye,
questions I
nurse.
gotta wait until I get
Call
some
me
more
if you need
hints.
assistance.
Luckily, I'm a Luke Gremlin, and also I'm a psychopath. Luke Gremlin, and I'm gonna be weird. My brain basically had two different thoughts.
Doctor. I've patience.
I had this like idea in my head. I remembered something I was gonna do yesterday, but forgot about it. I don't actually know how in like VTuber Studios how like scenes work with it, or like how to like set them to like. I got keybinds for like happy, angry, and like sad. But like, I was trying to think of like, cause I looked on the VTuber like workshop yesterday. Cause after Shizu mentioned about like the features of like the chat going past, I actually, cause when I first opened up VTubers, I was too scared to touch too many things. And then I like started looking for it yesterday, and I saw the kind of things where you could like link it to Twitch and link it to Discord and stuff like that. So I'm like, they're going like, okay, I'll do that. And then it's like, what I've done basically is like, I've basically made it where like my brain taking its minute. I connected all those bits right. I fine tweaked a little bit more of my model's like speaking part because like the eyes get kind of iffy, so I've basically just made the eyes just don't close. I can get close, but not so much. It's because it seemed a bit sensitive for like eyes closing, so I want to just tweak a little bit. I did have the option to like make it so the mouth moves in response to the mic, which I did think that'd be a good idea, but I thought, you know, there is I do like the fact that it's trying to copy a little bit like how open my mouth is. It's like one of the little things I was like going to see a bit tweaking about. And then I went on to like the workshop, right? And I was like filtering it by it was like items that don't need they had like things where it was like animated and non-animated. They had models and items. I was looking at the items. And it basically I was like grabbing some of the workshop items. So I got like I looked at the bonk hammer. There was like a few other ones I saw. I wanted to basically like kind of just have me be able to like with these things. Like I don't know why they did both those at the same time. I only press one button. But then again, I also do like how I can mix some of these. So if I do angry and sad, it will show like the angry thing, but it also gives me tears. But it doesn't make my character angry. But then if I do like happy and tears, it actually does go together. Not quite the angry one, which becomes neutral. It's kind of just like makes a more like flat face in that case. Thing is like well, there's a few things I was planning to do right, or the things I got in my head right. Right now, I'm paying off some commission work, right? So my plan is after that commission work's done, I either want to pay the one I got to do the VTuber model for me and ask them if they can help me make just outfits and see if I can pay them off in parts, right? Or pay them off in one big go and then work it out from there. But I was also going to ask people like, you know, essentially like asking people like, well, originally I was going to look on Fiverr, but like when I look on Fiverr, I get like two extremes. I was going to like ask people how much it would cost to like get them to cut down videos into like just like a bit more tidier or something, or just like tidying up them, or just making it into smaller content or something. When I look at the shorts parts to it, right, I'm like there like one of my issues is I hear my own voice and I just start hating it. I hate I love yapping, but I hate hearing myself yap because like I hear my voice and like for example when I'm reading stuff and bits and I start going like, oh shit, I kind of like messed up that like line here and there.
To attend.
Oh, okay.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reid has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Let's see. I guess first we'll just ask her his life in London is. You're exhausted. We'll do that in a minute. Let's first like.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
What about the management, positive characters?
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man,
Yeah.
she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Oh. So one of the things about that, they just tell me a little bit about it, right? It tells me that she apparently has like the knowledge of a doctor. She's very experienced, and he potentially likes her.
Any
maybe.
opinion about the management?
You know?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command.
Like, she seems to like him.
I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Well, he got his office to see me. Again, it seems also like Swansea probably knows a bit more about some things.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
Like, I'm already
This hospital is
assuming
not
that you probably
exactly
have
the
one
best
nurse
for
that's
London.
probably
I'm
poisoning
sure you are
someone,
used
or
to
some
working in
doctor
a
poisoning
better
someone.
environment.
People are more important. It's the same everywhere. Didn't have much of a choice. People are more important.
It's not exactly the best situation in London either. I can't have expected this hospital to be prepared for what was to come.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reid. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
I think there is like some levels to hope. Because the thing is, like, I think sometimes if you hope too much, it can actually backfire on you. Like the expectation that things are just going to work out can be like a scary concept in general. Because then, like, when stuff starts failing, I imagine it like becomes more
You're
nuclear.
exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No, we must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
You have nothing to prove. It probably will respond if I say that Nurse Brannigan is worried.
Nurse Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
She should not have told you that. I will have a word with her.
You don't have to blame her for her honesty.
I'm not that kind of man, my dear Jonathan. Actually, Nurse Brannigan's opinion is the only one I may listen to.
There you go. I don't know if it's good or bad about asking about certain things. Okay, apparently I can't do too much from that one, and I've gone through all the options there.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
I'm gonna quickly go back to Nurse Brannigan. Okay. Wait a minute.
Come on, I don't have all night.
Well, that was loot.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What
I want to be
can
on
I
a
do for you?
more free to move
Dr.
around
Swansea
space.
insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr.
Wait,
Reid.
is she related
Your office
to...
has been prepared.
Wasn't the guy's name Crane as well?
I would like to ask a few questions first.
Who is Dr. Swansea? Who is Mr. Hampton? Where's my room?
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Yeah.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Does seem to care a bit. He knows me more than I know him.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
I think like having people from all sides collaborate is good.
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
Okay. And then
If
where's
you could
my
point
room?
me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
I'm not gonna remember that, but you've told me.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Anyway, where's the one I was looking for? What's that? Any loot? I was gonna look for Margaret, but I guess I can wait for a sec. Assuming with the guy that's down here, it's gonna be like talking to him afterwards, like after he's been picked up, and loot. I think by next stream, I'm gonna. Thanks, Yui. If you didn't like do that, by the way, I would literally just spam on every door until it let me into one of them, or like just run into a wall or something. I guess they've already taken him now. Also, yes, I can. Well, he is still. And soon I'll talk to him, I guess, after he gets seen, I guess. I basically just want to like get to know everyone.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
That's a question.
Why does Dr. Tippett claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
Yeah, he seems to like her.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
I wonder if like there's a degree of like knowing too much.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reid. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reid. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since.
Yeah, I'm yet to use my gun. I didn't read the instructions of how to use it.
And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Oh, I can trade with him. I was gonna say, like, so my first job was like a little shop inside the hospital, right? And it's like, when I was there was like some weird things like I came across, and some bits like that were probably a bit messed up. Like weird things I had were stuff like, before I opened up the shop, I had to quickly run into the staff room to grab something. So I put the shutter down for the store. I quickly walked away while I was doing something. And like I came back, I left like the shutter just a sliver open. I suddenly find like a nurse inside there with a bunch of tampons because she basically apparently was been needing them all night, but apparently the hospital couldn't provide them for her. Like there's supposed to be some free ones in the bathroom as well, but for some reason she had to rush down to our store to grab some. And it's just like she was trying to use the self-service, but I had turned off the self-service because I didn't want people like thinking they could just come in the store and do what they like. It's also like near the start of the day as well. But yeah, I came in and it's just like I put the shutter up, but she must have crawled underneath, and then she asked me about why the self-service wasn't working. Or I got more worse stuff. Like I had stuff like where we had patients or visitors of patients come into the store and basically then have to be carted off back to their like ward or get like taken to like A&E from like our bit. Like there was this like lady from the burns ward, wasn't far away from the shop, right? But like they allowed her to go without any like painkillers after getting like massive 3rd degree burns from something, to like come out to our store without any medication, no assistance or anything. She comes into the store. I just came back from talking to my manager at the time. As I come around the corner, I see her like laying on top of the like self-service. And it's just like she's in pain. I run over to the security guard and the main desk, asked them to like help get someone over to take her back to her ward or get someone to help her, right? And like they were getting me to run between her and them to ask 101 questions. Like, what's your name? What ward are you from? What seems to be the problem? Like, do they need assistance walking? And it's like they're going, I came over to tell you that they need assistance, and they're from the burns ward. Like, you can ask her questions after you get her off the floor, like into a wheelchair. Oh god, this game tells me if I yap too much because it's like it literally brings me to a pause menu. Your life in London. Smuggling weapons.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
Like, there's even so there was this one case where like there was a visitor that came to see, I think it was brother, and it was like he was in a wheelchair having like something to drink, right? And then suddenly he just shot upwards and smacked his head into the floor. I was like told later that apparently he had a heart attack or something. I'm not exactly sure it was. And basically, we had hard flooring in the cafe part, so he jumped out of his wheelchair, smacked head first into like the floor. And like once again, I had to run to the front desk. They were quicker on that one. When I asked them to send someone, they actually sent someone like relatively quick. But it's like if it was a patient, they like when it was the patient, they didn't do anything. When it was a visitor of a patient, they were out there like in minutes. There's just like small things like that. We also had one colleague where like she tried to pretend. This kind of annoyed me because I liked the guy she was trying to do this with. She'd like tried to make it look like the colleague spilled coffee on her. Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, he was like drinking coffee at the time, and then he like dropped down. But the thing is, like normally with hair, it's not like that happened. Normally you wouldn't actually sue when it comes to hair. You might argue your doctor a little bit, but unless like they actually, because with hair it's like you can get punished for doing like lawsuits that are seen as like silly. Like I believe there's actually a thing of like if you do like lawsuits that like don't seem to have like any ground on, you know. But it's like you can get people do sue occasionally. Like I know my mum sued when she had a miscarriage. I think it was, but I think it was because of like apparently they cut the cord too short. I think it was. This is like when technically like my oldest sister, like she was able to sue about that, and then I think she sued also about when I was born, they didn't see because like, she had something to check her her intestines as well. She's got a colostomy bag now, but they apparently was doing something they should have seen her intestines being inflamed, and then she had to like go for surgery. But it's just like it's stuff like that though where oh god, this game really likes to tell me if I yap too long. What's your occupation?
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since too long, I guess. I'll bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
The game likes to tell me what's what. How's your sanity situation? Would you sound like you've had a rough time?
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
They just tell me there's probably going to be like a dead person there.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete
You know, that's probably
disaster.
actually a good feature to have.
It's dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
There's like things I'm planning to get done for like the next few streams. One thing's gonna be like I want something to control sound, either being in OBS or something where like I can disconnect it from my headphones. But the thing is, like, for me the volume's like super loud. Like it's like ringing in my head. Luckily, like I don't have to worry about my mic catching up because luckily the broadcast helps with that. But I'm like everything I hear is like super loud. So the thing is, like for me, I think it also might be helping me in another way. But it's just like as I'm speaking, like even just like the sound and like the background is like super loud for me. But like when I look at the VODs, like the VODs just show it being like still a bit quiet.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
I turned up slightly yesterday, but I only like moved it like an inch, not even an inch, like maybe a few like millimeters to the right. It's just like when I get the VOD like afterwards, or I look at like the recording on like well, even if I look at the VOD on Twitch or if I look on my recording, the audio just seems really low. And like they going like, huh? Like, for example, my mic, I can turn my gain up even more. But I just don't think it's worth trying to like, yeah. But before originally, like I didn't have my mic audio go into the yellow. Because I don't want it to go anywhere near the red in case ends up like you know when you like clip when you go like too high and it like clips the audio. Like I was worried about that. Like there's actually some Boca streams where like where she's had streams where like I've like noticed like the mic clip while she's like said something. But I don't know if it's like in OBS it's clipping or if how like ever she's like using to get the sound to OBS or something. Because I was like things I get curious about. I like to hear about other people's like OBS setups because I actually find it really intriguing. Not gonna lie. Because like everyone has like different ways of doing
choice,
stuff.
Dr. Reid. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
What I want is common handle. I haven't got much money. It's not really worth it money-wise. Screws might be useful. Or then I think there's something else I needed for one of the upgrades, I think. But I can't remember what it was. Even then I got no more money. Actually wait, I can...
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I'd like
It's just one of those things I'm like...
Wise choice, Dr. Reid.
I find like some things really interesting to like look at. It's like in the case of like Meister, I can sell bullets apparently for 1 each. I know I can technically refill them. I think for free. I think. I did wonder about this. I wanted to try. Here's a one like ultra. It's just like like high ultra. I just felt like they were supposed to be a bit more than what it was. I was like they're going like oh, cause like maybe it's the brightness thing. Adjust the brightness until you can barely see the symbol, the first symbol. There you go, about there. Loot.
Good evening, Dr. Timmons.
Dr. Reid,
I don't actually need to talk to him.
news to share?
I just thought person. I was
Goodbye,
like, oh,
Dr.
person.
Timmons.
Oh, wait, no, I wanted to,
Good evening, Dr. Timmons.
Dr. Reid, any good news to share?
I wanted to try...
Do you need any medical assistance yourself, Doctor?
Come on, don't be ridiculous, dear colleague.
Technically speaking,
Goodbye,
if
Dr.
you're treating patients, you're kind of like the first line. Actually, one of the things I did like about working up by the hospital, when like the whole like COVID stuff was happening, so it's one of those things, like my thing has always been just like take the, like, you know, it's better to just you know, get like your injections rather than fight it. Like the idea of not taking in like your injections and stuff just makes me think of like there's people that just like, you know, believe as if like they can't get sick or something like that. But it's, when I was up at the hospital, right, the thing is, because I was like working inside the hospital and there was like patients that had like COVID and stuff like that, they made sure that like everyone in the hospital that was working in the hospital was like you know, vaccinated. I remember like when it came to like me, I remember like they gave me a blood test at first to see if I had COVID, and they the results came back from that and it came up negative. They made everyone do like a blood test, and then after the blood test, they basically organized for everyone to get like injections on like certain days. And it was like, at this time, right, if you were like under the age of like 50, I think it was, they weren't giving out these injections. They talked about how they didn't have a big supply of them. It like changed as time went on, but it's just like when like the over 50s plus like were getting like their injections, I had injections as well. They did make it awkward because then it's like, because I was getting it done through the hospital rather than through my actual like GP or going to like one of the sites, right? The NHS kept on sending me like emails and letters talking about getting my COVID jab. and I was like, I've already got them. Like I did 2 up at the hospital, and I had like another one in like a community center area. They set up these like temporary like COVID spots, right? Where like they'll test you and give you injection and stuff like that. I was lucky; I never had to do one of those like really annoying checks. Cause like they talked about having this thing. Like a lot of my friends would tell me about having to have this like thing go up. Like I think it's like the back of their tongue or up their nose, something. Can't remember. They said it was like really uncomfortable. And then me being lucky enough just to have like a blood test and an injection. Well, like, I had 3 injections total, but yeah, it's one of those things of like with a COVID test, it kind of scared me. Like, if I was there going like, you know, I was there going like, oh, not really scared. It's like it was just more the case of like when it came to the hospital patients we had. Like there were some hospital patients that had COVID that were allowed just to walk outside the COVID ward and walk around the hospital. But then it's like at the same time, I don't know. I say scared, but I don't really know if I was. I think, oh, maybe. I just don't know. Cause like, I think at the time, I tended just to pretend it was like more like the flu or like a common cold. Like I don't know if I did that because of I was like worried about it or not. Like I was like in a spot where like if I had COVID was like a good chance because of literally being in the hospital. But at the same time though, it's just like, eh. But at the same time, like I had a friend that was like working at one of the test sites, and it's like he was telling me how much he was getting paid an hour, and like I think at this time I was getting paid something like I want to say it was about £10 an hour, something like that. And it's like, so I'm gonna have a quick drink quickly. He was getting paid. I was getting paid like something like £10. I think he was getting paid like £30 an hour or like £27 an hour. Like I was amazed, and like he said that you didn't even have to like be knowledge. Like they apparently would just train you how to give the injections, and that's it. Like it's just like I was like there going like doesn't like not having people trained to do like properly trained to do like injections seems a bit. Ugh. It was only a temporary job for him, but like he got like a lot of money. He was in like 4 days, got 4 days off. I was actually talking to Shizu earlier actually about like basically my house also wants me to like hire a cleaner, right? And it's like the cleaner is gonna cost like £15 like like not £15 an hour at lowest. It could go up from there. And it's I was looking at how much so this is like before like taxes, but like when I was working I was getting before taxes 1,929, though also an additional 400 on top of that, and then basically like that was like per month, but then that 1,900 it was like it went to 1,600 by the time I left because of taxes. If not, it was 1,500. And then, like if I convert that into the USD, that in USD. So like hourly rate for me in dollars would have been $16.61. My weekly rate, what for me was £482 a week, would have equated to about 655 and $93 a week. And then monthly, if I was in the States, I would have had 2,623, and that's before adding on the other the 400 I'd get on top of that, and also before taxes. Also the 400 was already pre-taxed, so it would just be straight 400 onto that. is what I used to get, and that was at minimum wage, you know, on a full-time job. Like, again, it never really felt like I had that much. But it's like, weirdly enough, I was at work for like 5 days a week, sometimes 6, and then on my days off, I'd also be having people call me from work. So it was like I didn't feel like I had any free time. Because I could get even calls at midnight, and also some of my shifts went way past my end time, and I would end up like in the next day. Uh, I'd be like doing a late shift, which used to be like 8:15 finish, and then like for some reason it would become like, oh yeah, now you're like staying on until midnight, or like if there's a stock check, they'd be like, oh, now you're actually staying on until 7 in the morning. But that's like the kind of like, yeah, it was nice money, not gonna lie, when I got paid. But to be honest, like, I don't even know. I think half the time I spent my money basically just on takeaway. Because the thing is, like, I'd get back home, get tired, and not really want to cook. It's like, I live with my sister, my mum. But the thing is, like, if it comes down to like cooking dinner, it goes down on to me to cook dinner. So I could be out for like 15 hours a day, depending on like with like travel between work and stuff like that. Come back and have to cook dinner and then go to bed. It's like I am technically looking for like a job now. I'm looking for like a part-time job though, just cause like to be honest, after experiencing full-time work, didn't like it. Not gonna lie. Okay, it's just like when it came to working as well, it's like it's also the case of whenever there was actually like some legal issue, as in like, oh, they've got me to do something that's like legal, like against the laws of like getting you to work, right? It's like, for example, they're supposed to give us like 11 hours between shifts at minimum, but we had some times of where like, for example, I would stay be like there until 1 in the morning. I'd get told, oh, okay, you got to be in at 9 later today, and you're there going like, but I'm pretty sure like the UK law says that you can't do that. And then I'll get told like, oh, there's no one else there, so you're gonna have to. And then you're there going like, how is this me as like a base staff, like, you know, as like as low as like the totem pole goes, right, for staff. I'm responsible for like, yeah. But in that case, like they decided to have all the warehouse staff basically staying overnight doing stuff, because they decided like to put all the warehouse staff on lates, and they then also decided that it's actually a warehouse's fault that it stayed on for so long, even though it was because of we had 2 managers in that was trying to get a job done for the store manager, which is why instead of dealing with the delivery that we had coming in late, we had to like deal with the jobs that the store manager wanted done. Attacking. I got like yeah, this was a slight of I basically have had like 2 jobs. When I was working in the hospital, it was a lot better. Like I used to like at the time, I was in the hospital complaining about like odd things, but after moving into the next job I had, it went sideways. Because it's kind of like I started out in like the arts and crafts department, which like that was like a nightmare. Like more stock than we had room to put out on, and a bunch of like discontinued stuff. Stock quantities were all over the place. Like everything was wrong, and like nothing priced. Constant complaints from customers because of like the items not being correct or being like you know. And then it's like they moved me from arts and crafts into Iceland when basically some people had left, and I got told that the options were move to Iceland, or they'll move me somewhere else. And they knew I had experience with some food bits, so like they wanted me to be more related to food. Get put in Iceland, had pretty okay time in there. It was stressful as like all hell, but for the most part it was okay. And it's like then we had all of our warehouse staff leave, and then they moved two of the Iceland staff into warehouse, and then was blaming me and my colleague that came from Iceland about things not being done in Iceland when they only had one staff member operating that. And yeah, like that one was like the warehouse sort of job. It's basically like they like the upper management had decided that we would take later deliveries. I think there was like some change somewhere else where like I think one of the other stores that the lorry people supplied to, or the depot supplied to, I think it was like one of the stores that they store to could take in latent deliveries. So then they, I think, adjusted it, and like that was what happened, I believe. But it's like we'd be waiting for some deliveries to come, and it could be like the driver has been like stuck in like traffic, and then we're like there waiting past 10 p.m, which like 10 p.m was like the new like end time, waiting around for a delivery. Ours didn't have that. Like management were like, oh no, it only takes like 5 minutes to take off all the pallets by hand, like pump truck.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
What that? Prevent disease. Careless, Spinton. That's Spinton? Sneezing, coughing, spreads influenza, spread by droplets sprayed from nose and throat. Do not cough in public. Let's talk to her.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reid, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon.
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reid, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Something tells me she's not going to like tell me too much.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reid. Blood is the only drug I need.
It's just like, you heard of these vampire hunters? No, never heard of them. Anyway, I'm a vampire. Shakes like like, ah, yes. You should talk to the people out in the streets about that.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover to hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want.
Not the only one using it as a cover.
A spirit, fog, or bat.
We'll take care of you. Your enemies?
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
I think that's going to be some more clues and stuff.
Enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see.
Thanks for saying it so loudly.
These people will
just so that everyone can hear it.
I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Thank you, mortal. Yes.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
It just reminds me of like the South Park, you know, like the vampire. I think it's a vampire werewolf things. Like, we had it's like, I'm like, I can't remember the episode that much, but I'm just like thinking of like South Park. The thing is, I remember like in school actually seeing people like this. The thing is, like, in school as well, like, unlike, I assume it's unlike with America, like, in the UK, normally you're going to be wearing a uniform if you're in school. The only exceptions really, like, college and sixth form, but, like, that's when you're a lot older. They classify it as you apparently being more mature, so being able to wear clothes that's not uniform. And then some places still require it. But it's just, like, there's like girls that you'd have like they would have like the bright uniform on. It'd be pink or blue depending on the time, right? And you just have them like with like really like they would have that kind of white stuff to make their skin look really white, and then like some black like lipstick, and they've dyed their hair black and stuff like that. And then like speak to them, they're actually like really positive people.
Please.
I don't know, they're going, oh,
Describe to me how you feel.
wouldn't think it, to be honest,
What
but
is it
they're
like
actually really nice
to be a
people.
vampire?
And then like
Hear my
I started
body
working with
crumble
someone
from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of pustulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
offers veins. I had like someone who I work with who told me like that they're goth, that they like the goth culture, and like I'm like, yeah, I like the goth like architecture and stuff. I like sort of heavy metal bands and stuff. I like some bits. I like some music that is considered like more goth-esque, but you know.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named
French.
Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Well, you're just giving some personal stuff about yourself, so...
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal?
Puny
What do you
mortal.
require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
Oh, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Like, just follows where
I'll
she's
leave
like
you, Mistress of the
laughing.
Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
So tell me that guy over there is probably gonna have some more details for me. If I can speak to him. Or not. Oh, I can speak to him.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No.
By chance,
I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reid. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
He's like, my mum was like telling me about her, like, her dad. It's like my granddad. And apparently he fought in the war using his, like, World War II, I think it was, using his brother's ID. Because, like, obviously during World War II, they weren't really checking it. But I got told that apparently he got shot in the leg on one of his, like, missions, and then they basically took him back. And that was, like, the end of his, like, war stuff. But obviously he'd been there for some of it. And, like, I know, like, when I was younger, like, I did notice that he had, like, kind of a limp. But the thing is, I didn't know if that's just old age or if that's because of, you know, that, like, past his, like, injury or what. That's all, well, can't really ask him too many personal questions. Oh.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Not do anything. Who is treating you?
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured
speak some
I'm
more.
smiling inside.
Can I do anything for your
The thing
pain?
is, if you
Nurses
felt
gave
like
me a
you were
bunch of
getting
pills.
ignored, I know people have sued
No
over
effect.
that.
Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
I thought that was gonna give me something. Oh. Don't know if I could ask anything.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
Makes sense. He would have been more on the back lines, with the other one would be
How
more on the
close
front
are you
lines,
to
probably.
Miss Hallcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
You let her bite you. She's mentally disturbed. I don't know if I want to, like... I would come
So
back
do
to that
you let
option
her
if it
bite
lets
you?
me.
You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of my blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
Let's not say that. You don't need to, like...
How close are you to Miss Hallcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here.
I don't know if there's a
Every
punishment
time
for
she
asking too
approaches
much.
my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid?
Normal
She may
person
hurt
is
you if
being
the game
tasty.
goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
Like, to be honest, it's probably not like the good mindset. Like, saying that she's okay for him because of mentally she's fucked is not okay.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Like, I can't remember the name of the anime. There was one where it was like, yeah, it was my first time of hearing like this like hero syndrome thing, where it's like you kind of see yourself as like the main character in life, or something like that. I can't remember what it was.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
I vaguely remember it. It was like there's an anime where like
On every street corner.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reid, is it? Oh, Sora, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite.
yeah, I
A
didn't
little
hear him say
delirious,
anything.
perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and
I
return
think I
to
need
my
to turn
flock.
my light on now. It's like getting really dark where I am. Ooh. Basically, for like, it's not really going to track things. Yeah, I was looking at my timer. I don't want to cut the recording just yet. Cause like it'll be like too soon. Well, like if I cut it, then I'm gonna have a weird part. But what I'm gonna do is like I wanted to try finding a place to save. I need to go up to my room and like save there. I think I got a saving location.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll
But
talk
I
again
think
later.
this store, I think, is to continue story. What I want to do is like if I can get to my room. Because the thing is also like I'm about to hit the 4-hour mark, which is like the kind of max I wanted to stream to ish. Like I say max, but it's like I technically the first or second floor. Second floor. Somewhere. Ooh. Oops. Ooh.
It's locked. This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes.
Yeah, like
Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
well, I want to save. I think I have to be in a location to save. I think. I remember having received some gifted from the Mother Nature that claws their fingernails. These neutral weapons can easily cut through tissue. But I always got like a sword. Is that really worth it? Alright, I think that's what I can afford. I think. Yeah, I haven't got enough of that. Alright, so I think I hit confirm right, and I think that saves it? Or does it auto-save? I don't know. Okay. But I also don't know if, like, time affects things. Like, if there's, like, a time thing. But I'll work that out later. Now, I'm gonna see if I hit quit, will that... Return to main menu. Hopefully that's saved. If not, I'll just be run around it. Okay, that's good then. I was worried that, like, I would, like... cancel out of it and then like it would just not work. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna quickly check. There you go. So there's 5 people. So I'm gonna try raiding. Following. Let's do this. Okay, I'm debating if I want to raid either Boca or Slimu. So what I'm going to do is Boca's heads and Slimu's tails. Okay, Google. Flip a coin. Would you like me to flip it again? Okay. Raid Boca then. Start a raid. Then it says that I'm raiding with 5 people. I wish I could look at Discord. Discord. Well, let's raid now. I just want to quickly say some quick words. One is I wanted to say thank you, Yui. Thank you, Shizu. Thank you, Jasmine. You know, thank you, D-Turn as well for like all coming by. Also Frankie as well. I almost forgot that. Sorry about that. I just want to thank everyone for coming by. Then that should just raid.